Hi Collective, my name is Aruna from All Change by the Minute Video Time. Again, thank you for watching the videos, okay? Loving you all, appreciating that so much, so much. Thanks for the support, small, big, it doesn't matter, okay? Again, appreciating that a lot. What I got, okay? A dark image and lightning full of colors, okay? Every lightning, what I saw, the thunder, okay? The thunder was color, yellow, blue, red, green, all of the colors of the spectrum I saw, dimensions, okay? You are going from one dimension in another dimension, yeah. Whoa. This is your life. It needs to be colored, okay? Just like a small child is coloring, okay? Between the lines, I'm hearing between the lines. Shifting, I heard shifting, okay, yeah. Your life is shifting in a beautiful way, I heard. Oh my God, your life is shifting, needing to type my minutes, okay? In a beautiful way. Remembering, again, transforming, going within, reaching for the stars, I heard. Thank you, God. Reaching for the stars and nothing less. Reaching for the stars because it's written in the stars, okay? It's written in the stars. So everything colorful, okay? Dimensions, jumping, okay? Yeah, jumping. And it's written in the stars means it was already there before you happened. And before you happened, yeah, you were an embryo. God put you in a womb, okay, yeah. Just like Jesus, I heard. Yeah, just like Jesus, okay, yeah. See, again, I heard brother from another mother. Yeah, brother from another mother. Yes, thank you, God. Yeah, see God's children. Yeah, God's children will rule, okay, because God is ruling. And because of God, you will be ruling, okay, yeah. Mending bridges. I heal rifts. And I am a mender, okay, yeah. You are a mender, okay, yeah. A mender in this case, what I am seeing as an image, okay. The image is turning both sides, okay. And both sides means you can go into the dimensions, the 3D dimension, okay, and the 5D dimension. And it's not only about the 5D, okay, because there are many dimensions far ahead, okay. When you know spirituality, you will know that you will feel the dimension that you are in, okay? Going from the 2D, 3D, because actually 3D is the physical reality, okay? And when people are talking about the 5D, it's the spiritual realms, okay? But no, that's not totally truth, okay? Because there are so many dimensions, okay? You will feel, just like you will feel a spiritual awakening, you will feel the shift, okay? Again, feel the shift happening in your life. Every time changing colors, every time changing the line in between, okay, yeah. I heard changing colors, okay. That's why, yeah. The darkness and the colors matter, okay. Your life needs to be colorful. Your life needs to be joyful, I'm hearing. Your life needs to be peaceful, harmonious, just like Jesus. The spiritual teachings, okay, it's all about one word, peace. That's why peace be with you. When you are knowing what peace means for real, out of the depth, okay, in us, because every single time you will learn, again, that every word will have another meaning. In another dimension, I heard, in another dimension, in another reality, okay? So mending bridges means you can walk between the 3D and the 5D, between the 3D and the 5D, over and over again, okay? Until, okay, you will think it's a real bridge. No, it's a switching, okay? And the bridge is actually the lessons that you are learning along your path, okay, along your path that you are walking into spirituality, okay, into spirituality. 444, yeah, mending bridges, building stability, okay, and it needs to be a damn good bridge, okay, yeah. Yeah, because that is your foundation. When you're not learning your foundation, okay, you cannot switch between these two worlds, because we are here on this planet, okay, and mending, not only mending and healing yourself by learning your lessons, okay, yeah, by learning your lessons, yeah. And then you will see a natural, organic bridge is building in your mind, in your heart, okay? Symbolic, yeah. Dramatic, I'm hearing, dramatic, yeah. Letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life, okay, yeah. Just like water, I'm seeing an image, okay, yeah, again, not an image. Movement in an image, okay? Standing, someone on the beach, okay? And when the water comes to the shore, okay? And you don't want to get wet, and you will get behind, okay, yeah. So you're not getting wet, okay, yeah. That's what I saw. And then the water will retract itself again into the ocean, okay? Into the ocean. So the ebb and the flow, ebb and the flow, okay? Yeah. The moon, I heard also, it's about, yeah, attracting the water, okay? Yeah. That's why we are in balance with all of our planets around us. The earth is in balance actually, okay? But the people who are living on it, not so much. Not so much. That's why we need balance, okay? And how to create balance is, yeah, God teaching the people how to be in balance, okay? Yeah. Letting go with the flow, learn to listen, okay? Learn to listen, yeah. Because the voice will get louder more and more and more each day, okay? Yeah. This one I heard, yeah. Oh, and this one want to come also. Listen with your heart. Oops. And revealing radiance. My light illuminate the world. Yeah. The pearl? Is that a pearl? Oh my God. You're jamming. I heard pearl jam. We're jamming. That's not a song, okay, yeah. Yeah. Your light illuminate the world. Yeah. It will be shining bright, okay? Shining so bright when you will see that pearl, okay? Whoa, in that shell, creating magic, okay? Creating magic and listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart, yeah. And the messages that you will receive, okay? From Father, I heard, yeah, from God, okay? It will get louder. When you are silencing yourself, yeah, it will get louder, okay? Yeah. It will get louder. It will get louder, yeah. This card, igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Yeah. Oh, see, the horse. Horsey, yeah. Again, running, okay, yeah. This also gives me the capture of the flag, okay, yeah. Going somewhere, okay, because you are on a mission and taking that flag with you until you are at your destination, and you will put your flag there, okay? Look at a horse and a person sitting on it. And it's white, yeah. In this case, you are surrendering to God, okay? Not to the people, yes. Also maybe to the right people, but at first surrendering, okay? That's right, yeah. Waving the flag. Waving the flag, yeah. You are strong, okay? We all have the courage. But we need to know how to find the courage, okay? Yeah. That you will know that you have the strength, again, the key to everything, the tools that you have within you to grab it and to use it, okay? In your, yeah, advantage. Yeah, that is what I heard. Advantage, yeah. So igniting not only the passion, but also the courage everything will be ignited bit by bit, everything, okay? And that's what is giving me all the colors, okay, of the spectrum of the universe, okay? Yeah, again, the Veil Nebula. And the Veil Nebula is about you. Yeah, behind the curtains. Go behind, I heard. No more. Go behind the curtains, okay? No, the curtains needs to be open. At one point, the curtains will be open for you to see what is in the world. Oh my God. Yeah, for you to see what is in the world. For you to see for yourself the aura I'm hearing, okay? Your aura, all the colors, but you can't see. It's like the sun will shine in a looking glass, okay? In a looking glass, and you will see a lot of colors, okay? That is what I'm seeing, yeah. That is what I'm seeing, yeah. And again, the ebb and the flow, okay, yeah. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty, yeah. Your inner majesty, okay? Because again, flower, blooming, okay? Watering, watering yourself, to love yourself, to learn how to teach yourself by being guided by God, but being guided by God, okay? Again, learning how to use God's voice also, okay? Advantage, okay? And that is what we all need to do, yeah. The intuition is already there, okay? But not everybody's knowing that. The intuition is already there. But people are not knowing how to use it, okay? Because they are thinking it's their own thought again. No, not everything is your own thought, okay? No. Again, when something will come abruptly, a song, a thought, okay? A sign, a number, it doesn't matter. It is a sign of God. The sign of the times, just like Jesus, okay? Yeah, the sign of the times, okay? Every single time, okay? Over and over and over again. That didn't change, okay? That didn't change. Sign of the times, yeah. And remembering, okay? Yeah. Remembering, yeah. Opening to love. My heart is open. Yeah. Fired up, okay? Again, that song. Forgive me, my voice, okay? Yeah. I am sailing. I am sailing home. I am sailing, yeah. Across the ocean. Across the sea, yeah. That song. Rod Stewart? Yeah, I think. Yeah. And the heart is all passionate, okay? Healing your heart. Healing the wounds. Again, stitching the wounds, okay? Yeah. And every time I'm seeing a flag, okay? A flag. And when you are healing yourself, okay? That flower, okay? You will turn into that beautiful flower, okay? A lotus bloom. Yeah, yeah. Blooming, I'm meaning, okay? Yeah. A lotus flower. Did I say the Dutch word bloom? But oh my God, bloom is the Dutch word for flower, okay, yeah. So, but bloom, I said bloom, so I meant it actually blooming, yeah. Lotus flower, yeah. Lotus flower, so needing to heal the heart, okay. The heart will be pounding again, okay. The heart needs to be healed because of God. You need to heal your traumatic experiences, okay. And unloading every baggage bit by bit until you're feeling light as a feather. And light as a feather, that's why you will be able to fly, okay? Yeah, you will be able to fly, yeah. Going into another dimension, yeah. Going into another dimension, okay? For you to learn there, yeah. Waking up to another reality, yeah. Breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. That is what we need. Freedom is calling you. I'm hearing freedom is calling you. Freedom is calling all of us, okay? I know that. Again, the ones who knows me, 5, okay? Destiny number and life path number. And 5 stands not only for change, but freedom seeker, okay? That stands for freedom seeker. Yeah. The freedom within you in every depth, in every layer, okay? That's why I'm talking about every word that you knew, okay? Freedom, the truth, the lying even, yeah, the deep of you, the depth of you, yeah, maybe the abyss, okay? You will not know how deep, or some people how low they can go, okay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But again, it's blooming because look at the leaves here, okay? Yeah. And look at the spotlight on you, just like standing again on that stage, okay? Yeah. The moonlight, yeah. Like a moonlight shadow, yeah, that song. I'm expanding beyond limitations, okay? Yeah. Because when we are believing in ourselves, okay? And more and more and more each time, yeah, there are no limits. There are no boundaries anymore. Every wall, okay, what you needed to climb over, okay, and over and over and over again, yeah, you did it. Or you will be doing that more and more each day, okay, yeah. This one, standing firm. And that means for me, standing firm in your beliefs, standing firm in God's beliefs, okay? Standing firm in your faith toward God's, okay, yeah. Toward towards God, yeah. I am noble, brave, and strong. And look again, a flag, okay? See, that matters, that flag. You are taking it with you. And look at the card as I was talking about the destination, and you will put the flag there when you will reach the destination. And I know the destination is important, but what is more important, yeah, mending the bridges between the walls, okay? The safety, your journey, okay? Yeah, the journey is much more important than this destination. You will get there as long as you are keep on pushing yourself, okay? Pushing yourself, yeah. Stepping stones, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah. Until you will be there, okay? And then you will think, oh my God, I've learned so many things, okay? Spiritual things. We're not talking about the physical reality anymore, okay? No. Because you are crossing over, and that's why you are building the bridge, okay, in between the worlds. And you don't want to live in between the walls anymore because you are of the light, and you will be going only working light work. I'm hearing light work, okay, yeah. Working for the light, okay? Working for the light. Working for the light, okay? Yeah. Let the sun shine on you. Let the sun shine on you, okay? Yeah, yeah. Builder, I'm hearing, okay? Builder, yeah. Builder. Creating. Again, magic, yeah. Magic, okay? Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life, okay? Every single time. When you are learning and when you are being elevated, okay? And the shift, every time a shift will happen and you will feel the shift and you will, actually for you, you will see the shift happening, okay? And you will see it in your doings, what you've been learning, and how you are being upgraded, okay? And how you are being graduated also, yeah, because you learned your lesson, passing again, every single time, okay, passing it. Flying colors, I heard, thank you, God. Flying colors, just like the lightning with the colors, the image that I saw, okay? Flying colors, a dark image. God put you so many times in the dark mode, okay? Dark mode, yeah, dark mode. Just like you can use the dark mode, dark feature on a smartphone, okay? Yeah, dark feature. I heard that. Yeah. Yeah. So flying colors, okay? That's actually also what I saw, flying colors, because of the lightning that struck, okay, on the ground, okay? Yeah, the thunder of all the colors, again, of the spectrum, of the universe, even though the universe is dark, but all the planets also have colors, okay? The red planet, the blue planet. You know what, okay? Yeah. One more card from this one. Yeah, healing the past, okay? I step into my future with strength and clarity. Yeah, you need to do that. Because it's all about the root, okay? The root of the nature. When you're understanding the root, there will be no problems anymore, okay? People like to think again in problems instead of solutions. When we are creating only solutions in our head, okay, that is what will happen. I know that because I have gone through so many challenges, okay, but not a single one. No, it didn't burn me, okay. No, I learned from it and moved on every single time because that was and that is still in my nature. Still in my nature, yeah. So when learning, okay, and moving on, when you're understanding the challenges, when you're understanding the lessons that God is gifting you, it's all about lesson. Every obstacle is a lesson, okay? Yeah. Again, I'm seeing the pebbles on the beach. I like the beach, okay? That's why. But the pebbles on the beach. No stone will be unturned, okay? No stone will be unturned, okay? You will learn how to use your power, okay? Your magic, your courage, okay? Your true identity, because this is God's given gift. You are of the light, okay? Again, that means healing the past, healing the traumatic experiences, okay? Because we all have gone through it and we need to be healing that so we can feel light as a feather. And light as a feather means, again, flying higher and higher and higher, okay? Yeah. I'm seeing a birdie, okay? Yeah, a little birdie for the first time learning how to fly. Just like a little child walking, okay? But I saw the bird in this case. Flying, okay? Yeah. Oh my God. How do I call that? The feathers. Oh my God. I need to look it up. Okay, one moment. I forgot the word. One moment, okay? Wings. Blackout, okay? Yeah. Blackout, yeah. As if I didn't know the word because I used it a lot, okay? Yeah. But I thought of another word. Yeah, of another, okay? Yeah. It doesn't matter. I got, okay? Yeah. Getting your wings, okay? Yeah. For the first time, okay? Yeah. And trying to fly, okay? Yeah. At first it will be a small piece in the air, okay? Flying. And then after a lot of experiences, okay, after a lot of trying and doing and not giving up, that bird will fly again, okay? That bird will fly again, yeah. But it needs courage, it needs strength, okay? It needs to be you moving, okay? You moving and coming into action and doing the things that God is guiding you to do, yeah. It's moving, okay? It's moving. And that is not only in the physical realm, but also that is how it works also in the spiritual realm, okay? God guiding you, take action, okay? Yeah. Take root, okay? I heard, yeah. Take root, yeah. Learn from it and move on. Again, that is one root, just like a tree has many roots, okay? Yeah. Going all the way, okay? Yeah. Going all the way. Yeah. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Yeah, you need to be doing that, okay? Bliss, yeah. A blissful life. Happiness, joy, teachable, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah. Again, how teachable are you? But not standing still, okay? But not standing still. I'm hearing No, we don't want to be standing still. I'm not talking about real standing still, okay? Not standing still in this spiritual realm, okay? Yeah. When God is giving you something, okay, listen to it. What to do, God? Ask what you need to do with it, and God will guide you. And then some more and more and more and more, okay? Yeah. It's all about guidance, okay? Yeah, guidance, yeah. Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Yeah. Yeah. Everything is growing. The seed that you planted is growing, okay? Yeah. And it cannot come right away, okay? You cannot be expecting that things will be growing the moment that you are wanting it. No, it's on God's timing, okay? That's why divine intervention, and you will feel God's timing. At one point, when you are working with God, okay, day and night, and you want to, for real, believing in God. And even though you're not believing, but you are listening to that intuition, that is already God's voice, okay? Yeah. God's voice is teaching you how you are able, to turn that leaf. Yeah. I heard. Because again, this is your life, and no stone will be unturned, okay? No stone. Again, a beach full of pebbles, every pebble, okay? It depends what you need to learn in your life. And believe me, I needed to learn a lot. But that means, again, what I'm doing here, okay? What God is wanting me to do. The things that I've gone through, and you will know it, okay? Every single person who has gone through so many things, okay? They are the ones who are, and they are strong, and they are courageous in their own life. They are here, okay? For God's plan. Because, God cannot take the weak ones with him. No, it can be. But then again, they will need to be also using their courage. But when they are not using only their free will, I'm hearing only their free will, okay? Yeah, it's about free will. But when they are choosing to stay in the physical realm, to stay in the darkness, it doesn't matter. Low level, I'm hearing low level, okay? Yeah. Yeah, low level. It's not on a higher perspective, okay? Nothing there is on a higher perspective, but because there is illusion there. There is chaos there. There's confusion there. Yeah. And that's why we need to be turning all those stones, okay? No stone unturned, okay? All the pebbles on the beach, okay? Turning them. And turning them, again, means, okay, now I need to ask another question. Now I need to learn something about that question. And it will come. And again, let it go, let it flow, okay? But do not, remember to learn that lesson. To be serious about it. To take accountability and responsibility, again, of your spiritual journey, okay? Yeah. Because we all need to be responsible, again, of our spiritual journey. No one else. I'm not responsible for your journey, okay? You're not responsible for my journey. God is, and I am. Not even my child is, okay, for me. Yeah. And I am not responsible for his, but I can be a mentor for him, what I am, and I can give advice, okay, what I do, okay, yeah. That's why spiritual teachings, that's why the word mentoring, okay, and mentoring, a degree, can be learning a lot. It's your spiritual degree I'm hearing, okay, your spiritual degree. Every single time that you are learning to go and go more, after one awakening, another, and another, okay, yeah. You will feel the shift happening. You will feel your energy happening, okay? Because again, energy speaks volume, okay? Speaks volume. And maybe you're not there yet, but yeah, you are going to get there, I'm hearing. Yeah. Have faith in yourself, okay? Trust yourself. Yeah. Have faith that you can do it. That you can do it, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Because again, too much things happened in the 3D world, okay? There is the veil. The veil is thick there, okay? Yeah. And meanwhile, it is actually thin. That's why it's a thin line between love and hate, that song, okay? Yeah. But we need to understand the veil. The veil, again, nebula. See all the colors of the universe, okay? Rose, colored, purple, yeah. White, bluish, yeah. It's all about coloring, okay? The spectrum, okay? Yeah. Coloring your life. It's all symbolic, and coloring means you having a great life, okay? And harmonious, peaceful, blissful, joy, and happy, okay? Yeah. And how to get it? You listening to God's voice and let yourself be guided, okay? Yeah. Let yourself be guided. And when you are working, fruits of your labor, okay? Look at this card. Yeah. Everything. It doesn't matter. This is the soil, okay, that you need to be having in your life, okay? That everything will grow. Everything will grow, just like Jesus was saying, okay? Yeah. You need to have the right soil, okay, for things to grow, okay? And that means the environment, the people around you, okay? So when someone is, yeah, okay, you understand. It's all about the right environment. Yeah, the soil needs to be good, okay? And that's why. Rooted, okay? Rooted, yeah. And you will see the things blossoming, just like the lotus flower, okay? Blossoming, yeah. Everything is about blossoming, okay? Just like the spring now, even though it's 25 degrees today, okay? Yeah, in Holland, yeah. The weather in Holland, oh my God, yeah. Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being, okay? And that is what God was seeing. Yeah. That is what God was seeing. I need to look up something, the zebra, okay? Spiritual animal, because that is something I don't know. Zebra, spirit animal. Because I'm seeing that on the card, okay? Spiritual meaning. Spiritual significance, yeah, oh my God, that word. Balance, individuality, freedom, and protection. Look at the zebra, okay? Powerful messages about balance, individuality, freedom, and protection. Restore your harmony in your life. See, that's what I was talking about. Harmony, okay? Embrace your authentic self, okay? Yeah. So balance, individuality, freedom, and protection, okay? Yeah. That is what it means. Yeah. And again, you are generous, okay? You are a generous being, because otherwise, yeah, God was already believing in you. And even though we were not believing in ourselves, okay, yeah, we living in the illusion, we living on the, not on the right soil, okay, yeah. It was toxic, it was poisoned by the people, okay, not having a healthy earth, yeah. Poisoned by the people, just like Adam and Eve did, okay. It started there. Yeah. People are just people, okay? That's why when people are not wanting to go with you, where you are going, okay? And they are not believing in your system, and that system will be working out just fine because it's God's system, okay? When you are understanding it, you will go more into the light and more and more and more until your aura will be shining so bright, okay? Your energy, again, energy speaks volume, okay? Yeah. Even though people will not be able to say that they will be admiring you, okay? Respecting you, okay? It doesn't matter what they are thinking, okay? In their short mind, yeah, because short circuit, okay, yeah. Again, you are electrifying, okay? Ooh, I heard. So when your energy is so high, okay, and your light will be so high, whoa, oh my God, electrifying. Just like in the beginning, a lot of, yeah, computers were not working. As I was touching a computer, okay, whoa, not working anymore. Error, malfunction, okay? Not working anymore, no. And someone else, okay, from the 3D, yeah, it worked, yeah. Just like, I heard just like a light flickering, okay, yeah, light flickering, yeah, yeah. In your house, oh my God, in my house, yeah. Soaring into joy, that's what we need to do. Childlike, wonderful, wonder fills my life. My voice, yeah, that balloon, and look, yeah, no heavy weight lifting anymore, because that balloon is taking you up in the air, okay? Yeah, up in the air where you can fly, okay? Just like the birdie is learning how to fly. Yeah, and the mother or the father, in this case, yeah, is learning. Them, okay, not to be afraid. They will not fall, but when they will fall, yeah, you will be catched by God, just like the mother will be, yeah, the child, okay, that birdie child will be safe, yeah, with the mother, okay, yeah. Each time elevating more and more after one lesson learned, okay, and another lesson learned, and another, and another, and another. One more card from this one, and I'm going to pull another deck, okay, yeah. Launching your journey, yeah, again, your journey. I am an what? Interpret. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I do not know this word. Intrepid. Traveler sailing forth into the universe. I need to look up that word, okay? INTREPID. Do you know it? I'm not knowing, okay? Intrepid. I'm not, okay. Fearless, okay, fearless. Thank you, God. Yeah, adventurous, fearless, yeah. Humorous, yes, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my God, the card, yeah. Traveler. Everyone who's on their journey is a traveler, who's knowing that consciously they are a traveler, okay? Gypsy, gypsy queen, gypsy king, okay, yeah. I heard, yeah. Because you are the kings and the queens, okay, yeah. You are the kings and the queens after being the prince and the princesses, yeah. Yeah, you will believe in yourself. Yeah, taking everything with you, okay? Because again, every time, okay, on that journey, on that path, okay, that you are traveling on, yeah. I heard hotel, motel, yeah. On the journey, on your way, okay, maybe you will need a hotel, motel, okay, to sleep there, okay, yeah. Come by, I heard, yeah. Resting, yeah. Because we need to rest between the lessons. We need to rest. And when we are not doing that by ourselves, God will put you in a resting period. Every one lesson learned, resting period, okay? Lesson learned, resting period, yeah. And that resting period is not only about you getting to have that rest because you will need it, but also contemplating what did you learn, okay? What did you learn? What did I learn here? Yeah. Did I learn my lesson? Or need Oh my God, a lot of talking. Need I more lessons? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, okay, leave it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah. Launching your journey, stepping into stillness. Thank you, God. Stepping into stillness, this one. Yeah. And everything will get louder. While you, oh, my nose is itching again. While you will be contemplating more and more, you will see yourself, finding yourself in stillness, in solitude, and going more into the deep of that solitude, because it is your sanctuary. It is your safe haven, okay? Of that moment, okay? God is putting you there for a reason, for you not to only remember who you are eventually, your soul, but also learning your lesson until you will be remembering bit by bit who you are, because it will come when you want to believe, okay? When you want to believe, magic can happen. Magic can happen in front of your nose, okay? Magic can happen, okay? Yeah. So step into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. Because again, when we are not silencing ourselves, okay? You'll not hear God's voice. God will not be able to come in. Yeah, too much noise is happening. Too much drama. Too much chaos, confusion. The veil is not lifted, okay? Yeah, and the veil needs to be thinner and thinner, thinner. Empty vessel, okay? Yeah. In the beginning, there is an empty vessel, okay? Yeah. Because of the illusion of the 3D world, because you're living in another dimension and it needs to be colorful, okay? Going into another dimension, learning how to see that spectrum, okay? Yeah. Yeah. I heard Northern Star. Yeah. Oh my God. Follow that. Northern Star. Yeah. Whoa. That is your compass, I'm hearing, okay? To go home. Finally feel free. Okay? Finally feel free. Again, being in your purpose, okay? Fully in your purpose. And bit by bit, you will see and feel, okay? That you are healing yourself, and at one point you will see, oh my God, I'm in my purpose. How that happened? How that happened? Okay, yeah, because you kept on pushing, okay, yourself. You kept on pushing yourself, even though you are not healed at that in this moment, okay, and you are just transforming and healing yourself and wanting to know more about spirituality, how to deal with it and how to grow in it and how to build mending the bridges, okay? Yeah, it's all about lessons, layers of lessons, okay? Yeah. And you will feel everything happening within you, okay? Within you. Grounding yourself, rooting yourself, okay? Rooting for yourself, I'm hearing, yeah. Loving yourself. Setting boundaries, and after that, you loving yourself, because you are choosing yourself. Every choice that you are making towards yourself with God, believe me, that's the only choice. You believing in God, you trusting in God, you letting go, and no more control, because there are too many toxic people, okay? Not only the 3D with the nice people in it, okay, but too many toxic people, a toxic environment you were in, okay? You were growing in, and the people were just the people you were surrounding yourself with at that time, okay? It was okay, it was fine in that very period, okay? But not as you are growing and you are growing, you are not living on the same timeline anymore. It will not be in balance anymore. Grab it, grasp it, yeah. Because you are allowing yourself to teach yourself, okay, and understanding more and more about spirituality, I'm hearing, okay? That is who you are. and take it how it resonates, okay? Yeah. The level, I heard the respond, yeah. How God is responding towards you and you responding towards God, okay, yeah. How you two are able to understand the communication between you two, okay, you two and your spirit team. The understanding needs to be there. How is this working in my favor, okay? Yeah. You can train it. Just like, okay, I'm learning to teach my child how to train it, okay? Yeah. And even though I know for certain that my child is doing that by logic at this moment, okay? Okay, I'm hearing a song. What is the song meaning, okay? But then again, something will happen. A magical thing will happen, okay? Even in his life, and he told me a few things happening already, okay? Because he likes to help people. A little story, okay? Yeah, 4 years old, for the first time, elementary school, okay? Yeah, going, yeah. And a little child fell on the ground. And my child was there to help him, okay? In this case, him, yeah. Helping him, okay, yeah. Very empathic, okay, yeah. Very good with people, but also balance. The balance is already there with him, yeah. That he understands the balance between the good and the evil, okay? The good and the evil, it needs to be there. And every parent, okay? Every parent needs to be every one of us is a spiritual being. But not everybody is able, okay, to teach themselves because they're not grounding themselves. They are too much in the darkness, okay? Too much toxicity happened, okay? And the blaming game and the bullying will start, okay? With a lot of nasty narc people, okay, yeah. And we don't like to call them a narc, but they are, okay? They are just that. Bullying people because they've been bullied, yeah. That's not how it works, okay? That's why after every challenge, a change will happen, a shift will happen. And that's what we need to remember, okay? Not using people for their own sake, for their own darkness, controlling people. There's very dark, okay, what I'm talking about. A lot of people I saw in the darkness, also a lot of good people, okay, but also in the 3D, not on the same timeline, okay, not anymore. And especially when you are working such a higher perspective, okay, yeah, working with God, yeah. And again, it's not being arrogant, totally not, okay, because God humbled me. God humbled me, okay, yeah. After every time, okay, also doing these readings, okay, no, do this, do that, okay, yeah. Yeah. Being guided, okay? Just being guided and listen to every guidance, okay? And coming into action. I know that, God, I did it, okay? Please forgive me, yeah. Please forgive me. This is how you need to be talking towards God. And God will understand, just like a normal being here on this planet. Okay, not normal anymore. Never ordinary, okay? Yeah. This is how you are. Never, never ordinary. Because the other ones are ordinary. They are living in an illusion. They are living in a lies. They are living in deceit, okay? That's why the thickness, okay, of that veil is so thick, okay? Meanwhile, it isn't even thick, okay? We all can learn the lessons until there are no illusions anymore. When we are listening to God's voice, okay, just like I did, and maybe you know it, maybe you're not, okay? After having a dream, God woke me up. That dream was me walking in a maze, okay? I heard intertwine. Yeah, we intertwining, okay, with people, yeah. The good people, yeah. Intertwining with God, okay, at first, yeah. Intertwining, okay? And I'm seeing lights, okay, yeah. Going, yeah. Through each other, okay, yeah. 2 butterflies, just like my son told me, look at the butterflies intertwining, okay, intertwining, yeah, just like this, okay, yeah, intertwining together, staying there strong, okay, yeah, yeah. The downloads I'm getting, okay, a lot of downloads, okay, and sometimes I will forget what I was talking about. Please forgive me again, okay? Yeah, yeah. Please forgive me, this one here. When you find something that excites you, yeah, to all in and enjoy the ride, okay? Yeah, all in, yeah. Go all in, I'm meaning, okay? Sometimes the letter, the fonts, okay? Use just normal fonts. Go all in and enjoy the ride. Just go on, grab, okay? Go in it, yeah. Find your roots, yeah. Because again, when we are thinking in solutions, there are no problems, okay? Again, after all the things that I have gone through, okay, I was only thinking in solutions, okay? Solution, what to do next, what to do next, what to do next. Over and over and over and over again, not knowing, okay? I was thinking, okay, this is my life. I'm just doing it. This is my life. This is what I'm used to. This is my life. Until one time, God is shifting you, okay? God is shifting you. God will put people on your path and you will think, oh my God, again, topsy-turvy. Everything, the North Pole, the South Pole, okay? Turning upside down, okay? Upside down, yes. That song, upside down, you turn me. Yeah. And thinking, those nasty, okay, people thinking that they are getting away, okay? Meanwhile, that is also the reality, okay? We all need to be thinking in reality, okay? The reality of those people. Yeah, that's why we're talking again about level of perception. And because of many layers of learning, okay, you will see and you will get to know how to understand people, okay, in many forms, yeah, written in the stars, I'm hearing, written in the stars. What is written in the stars, it cannot be undo. I'm seeing again that undo symbol, okay, it cannot be unchanged, okay. That's the only thing that cannot be unchanged, even though people will be want to swap energy, yeah, swapping lives, swapping destiny. No, it cannot be done. You will get your karma, yeah. Talking about the other ones, I hope so. They will get their karma, yeah, because of messing with you, okay? Because you are a child of God. You are the child of light, okay? You are God's children. Yeah. You are of God. Yeah. That is what we need to remember also. Yeah. This one. Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. And this whole living thing is the spirituality and the other life, okay? Yeah, that you knew or you know still. But mending the bridges, okay? Mending the bridges. That's the energy also I'm getting, okay? Yeah. That means learning how to maneuver yourself again through the dimensions, okay? The 3D and the 5D, the 3D and the 5D, until you know for certain, because you will know, you will feel the shift, you will feel your energy changing, okay? Yeah. Until you will be knowing 333, okay, that you are mastering yourself. Yeah. Mastering yourself, okay, yeah. Changing your beliefs. Again, changing the narratives, okay, yeah. That's why after every lesson, give yourself some credit, yeah. Yeah, credit, okay, yeah. Because when you are learning and you want to learn and learn and learn, even though from people, okay, who are, yeah, here for the good, okay, yeah, who are trustworthy, total trustworthy. I'm not talking about the people in the 3D world that they are trustworthy. No, I'm not talking about that, because when you are elevated, it depends on what layer you are, okay? And this is how you will recognize yourself, okay, I'm not trusting that person anymore, but that one I trust, okay? That's the timeline you are living on. And then you will learn another lesson and you will see that the other person, okay, it's a whole domino effect, okay, that the other person you are trusting also gone, okay, whoosh, gone with the wind, okay? And the wind will blow where you are going. Where you are going, another timeline, okay? So you are jumping timelines. You are jumping timelines, okay? Yeah. 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 Jumping dimensions, okay? Yeah. Yeah. And the other one, again, they're staying stuck, okay? They're staying passive. And even though some will be aggressive and some will not, it is not your job, okay, to take them with you where you are going. No. God is removing all the people, okay, bit by bit. Trust in God. Trust in your journey. Trust yourself. Again, let it go. Do not control. I was talking about the logic, right? Yeah, or not. Do not use your logic, because in the spiritual realms, there's nothing logic, okay? No logic, no logic. Even though we need to use our logics, yeah, to remove people ourselves because of the free will, okay? But God will give you clues, okay, for you to remember, okay? Now this one, no. Another timeline and another timeline. That's why, flipping the script, I'm hearing. Flipping the script. You are flipping the script, okay? Yeah. And this is how you will elevate, how you will be elevating, okay? Yeah. Meanwhile, a lot of things will be happening in your life, okay? Not only God humbling you, but yeah, by many lessons, you will see yourself be humbled, okay? More and more and more and more. Even though you will think of yourself that you are a humble person, okay? Yeah, no. Every word, again, will get another understanding because of another layer, another timeline, okay? Yeah. And every song that you knew, I'm not sure, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, it doesn't matter, okay? Yeah. It will get another understanding. At first, it will be shallow, okay? Because the shallow is from the 3D, and that's the understanding what you are having, okay? The level of perception. Do not blame yourself because you needed to go through it, okay? Just like I needed to go through it, yeah. And grow through it. That's the most important thing. You will always hear me saying, grow through it, okay? You will understand it. While you are learning, you are not going through life, you are growing through life, yeah. In the moment that you are understanding that you are growing through these lessons and jumping timelines, okay? Because when one person left the building, okay, you will think, oh my God, why? Why did it happen? Why, God? That person. And maybe you love that person, okay? Maybe not. It doesn't matter, okay? Yeah. The very loved ones, okay, can go away, can be removed out of your life when you are a child of God, okay? Yeah. Remember that, okay? Yeah. When you are here to do great things, yeah. That is what we are talking about. One more card from this one, okay? Then I'm ending this reading. Oh. What? You're too amazing to follow everyone else. See? Yeah. Everything is written in the stars. Again, you cannot unchange that, okay? Because again, written in the stars, it's God's plan, okay? The Northern Star, your compass to go home, to be finally one with God, to be finally one, okay? That intertwining with God, intertwining with people, intertwining, okay? Yeah. Forge. You're out. These fonts, okay, I'm hating this. Forge your own path, finally. Finally, yeah. Forge your own path, okay, yeah. One more time. And look at the colors. Purple, blue, very spiritual colors, okay, yeah. Highly spiritual, yeah. That means you are also maybe knowing it, not knowing it, okay? Again, depends, the level, the timelines, yeah, the level of perception, the layers, the understanding. What you are going through and growing through, okay, yeah. Believe me when I say When you will be keep on pushing yourself to grow, okay, while in solitude, while in silence, and you are silencing bit by bit, not only you, God is doing that also for you, okay? That's why in solitude, contemplating what happened in your life, the people happened in your life, okay? The toxic people, even the good people, even the people that you are loving, that every person, okay, yeah, sometimes needs to be removed when you are a child of God, because you're not working on the same timeline anymore. And it doesn't matter what level, what timeline it is for you in this present moment, okay? Yeah. Even though you will be far, far, far ahead, okay, from the people who are staying stuck and not wanting to move, because it's a choice and they're comfortable, okay, there where they are at, the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay, yeah. While you're moving, yeah, for real, okay, the empowerment, I saw the emoji of empowering, okay, yeah. Moving mountains, okay, yeah. Not only climbing that mountain, climbing that ladder, but moving mountains, okay? Do not, okay, forge your own path, okay? Because this is your path. No, move away from my path, okay? This is what I need. This is what I want. It is my choice with God, and this is what God needed to me to do, okay? And this is what I'm going to do. Laser focus on your life, okay? Yeah. Focus. One more time, okay? One more card. This one. Yeah. Because again, it is your path. Yeah. Your path, your remembrance, you flying higher. Yeah. You needing to learn how to fly at first. Yeah. Because I needed to learn how to fly in my life, okay? Yeah. Guidance. Oh my God. I'm liking this card. Look at the card, guidance. Do you see that? Guidance, okay? Yeah. Higher self, see? I was talking about higher perspective, wisdom. Seek counsel from your higher self for clarity and direction, okay? Yeah. The more that you're working with your intuition, okay? And let yourself be guided, your inner voice, God's voice, okay? Yeah. You will see that the path that you're walking on, it is silence and silenced, okay? Even though there are people in your surrounding wanting to be loud in your face, in your ear, it doesn't matter, okay? When we are working with God, whoa. Yeah, the path that you will not be, it is again at stake, okay, that path. When you are going back, okay, through to the 3D life again, yeah. You will need to learn your lesson again over and over and over again, okay? Yeah. Just like not passing for that exam, and then you need to learn again until God finds you to be, okay, now you learned your lesson. You will get another lesson because you ask something of me, okay, from me. You ask and you shall receive, but not. Yeah, again, divine timing, okay? We need to learn our lessons. So we need to be knowing exactly what we are asking, okay? God, yeah. Yeah, and exactly asking, okay? Even though it's a prayer, okay? Yeah, throwing that into the universe, that is what you are going to get, yeah. Yeah, you ask, right? Okay, you are not going into details, okay? But do not go so much in details, okay? When you are asking something, okay, yeah, know what you are asking for. Because, yeah, maybe you're not needing it, but the things that we are needing, that is what we need to ask, okay? Yeah. And other things that we think with our unconscious mind, that is what we are wanting, okay, yeah. Like shallow people, again, money hungry people, okay. I need more money in my life. I need more money in my life. No, that's not how it's working, okay? That's not how the universe is working. God's working, okay? No, 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 no. You need to be healing yourself. We all need to heal ourselves. Just like I did my part, okay? Yeah. Otherwise, I would not be here being hypocritical about, yeah, me wanting to heal you. No, 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 no. Even I needed to go and grow through my journey, okay? Yeah. And a lot of people were being removed out of my life, okay? And it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. I know why it happened. And it will go organically sometimes. Most of the time, it will go organically, okay? Yeah. But remember the guidance, okay? Remember who you are. Remember the guidance, okay? And allow yourself not to go back. Okay, you can think and contemplate again. But after contemplating, okay, God, thank you. I have my resting period. I know that I learned my lesson. Thank you again for this lesson. But can you remove me out of this situation, okay? The situation after one lesson, okay? And then God will, yeah, ask, okay, exactly what you are needing, what your soul is needing. Again, your soul is wanting the truth, okay? The truth and nothing more than the truth. Yeah. Until there is resemblance between you and God. Because God's presence is already within you. Yeah. Okay? The God within you. Okay? Thank you for being here with me again. Whew. A lot of talking, okay? Yeah. I'm thanking you. I'm thanking you again. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, everything what you can do, okay? Until next time, until next reading, okay? Peace be with you. Love you all. Bye-bye.